Hey, what's going on, guys? G1X here, and today I thought we'd take a look at another Nickelodeon TMNT figure. This time we're taking a look at one of the L.A.R.P figures. This one is Leo the Knight, or also known as Leonardo. So this is based off the episode where they did their live-action role play, which I thought was genius. Now, they've come out with several other variation of the Ninja Turtles where they had their stealth attack or their ooze launchers, and I wasn't really interested in buying those because they never really appeared in the episode, but this guy does. And as soon as I saw this in the cartoon and saw that we were getting it in figure form, this was something that I really wanted, and I've been looking for quite a while now. I'm really happy to have all four in my collection. I do have quite a few size comparisons, or just kind of comparisons, so you can kind of see Leo throughout the years. But here is the Battle Shell version of Leonardo, the one that most people are probably going to want to get if they just want a Leonardo. Here we have the vintage figure from 1988, so you can kind of see how he's kind of progressed from this, and he's had many between this guy and this guy, but you can kind of see the way that they were going. And now we get him all armored up in his little knight outfit, which is just genius. It's total, Ninja Turtles, to where his shield is a trash can. His looks like his helmet is kind of like a, I don't know, industrial size, like can of beans or something like that. He's got a couple of rulers that are sticking out to the side to kind of give him a nice little overall look as far as a knight helmet goes. He does come with 4 accessories. He does get his sword, his trash can, his helmet, and he also has this nice little cape that has some nice paint detail in there that I really didn't think that they were going to touch up on, but I really do like the job they did with having the gray chain there and also the white paint on the sides. Take a look at this guy, 360. It's not too bad looking. You also see some new paint right here, and there's also some new molding. So here in the forearm, they actually remolded that from what you saw on the original. As you can see, it was just the bandages, and now they have this where it looks like it's metal, and they also painted it that gray, so I'm glad they did that. They spend a lot more time and money into these turtle figures than they do some of the other ones. And you can see that that metal goes all the way back on his cape. The white paint goes all the way back, which I really do appreciate that they didn't just like cut it off here in the middle. You can see he's got the nice little ducky on the back, and there's also a spot for his little bandana to come out the back end. Now, one of the problems with this figure is, it's kind of that way on a few of them, is the bottom feet. This is something that my buddy Paul pointed out, and as soon as I got them in my hands, I was like, you know what? He was absolutely right, because it's the same on mine. It feels like the bottom, I'm just going to call it a foot, even though that's like his calf and everything like that. It feels like this should be on the left foot, and the left should be on the right, just because whenever you try to stand him up, now this pose works fine, but if you try to just stand him up like this, well, he's standing there, they usually kind of start falling back. Yeah, you can kind of see that. It's a little difficult to get them exactly the way you want, and you kind of have to do the pose that, works best for balancing him. So you can see that we had a little bit of difficulty, but maybe you can pop those off. I actually tried to pull it out of the socket, but it wasn't giving a ton there, so I didn't want to like completely pull it out, and I wouldn't be able to get it back in there. So maybe that's something that you could do, the freezer trick, where you put it in the freezer for a little bit, and then you run some hot water over it, and then repeat, and maybe it kind of loosens that up to where maybe you can just pop these off these joints and switch them out. If you don't want to go through the trouble, then you can see that this pose looks just fine. Take a look at the accessories, and we'll take a look at Leo himself as well. Pop all this off, and you know what, we'll pop his head off, and put that sucker back on that. There we go. Alright, so he does come with quite a few accessories here. You can see his sword, if we can get focused in there. And it's got some nice little detail. I'm not sure, it looks like it's just a sword. It wasn't anything that was kind of crafted together from just stuff out of their toy chest. You can obviously make out that this is the top of a garbage can. And there's his little helmet. Like I said, it has some nice little detail, like that they painted this blue. Didn't go all the way around, but that's all right. And these are like little rulers here to the side. And then he does have his cape, which is soft and flexible. He's got his ducky on there. Now, as far as just the figure on his own, you can see some of those other paint details. This is molded in. It doesn't go all the way to the back, but you really don't need it. Plus, it would make them probably, it would make this kind of stick out like that. So that's fine with me. And when are you not going to have this on? It's really no reason to take this off, because otherwise you're just, why don't you just buy this guy? Now, one of the things they also did is they gave him a new head sculpt. It's a little bit thicker, and, you know, I do like it. It's a nice little Leo face. So, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. This week, I'm going to be bringing you the rest of the L.A.R.P figures, and also I should have a Transformer sometime this week as well. So, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will talk to you next time. Peace.